Today we're going to talk about the national symbols of Cuba. It is an island country that comprises of the island of Cuba and several small archipelagos, group of islands. It is officially known as Republic of Cuba. The National Day of Cuba is observed on 10th October every year. It marks the start of Cuba's struggle for independence from Spain in 1868. National Anthem of Cuba is titled as the Hymn of Bayamo. It was written by Perucho Figueredo. He also composed the melody of this anthem in 1867, which is known as La Bayamesa, meaning the Bayamo song in English. National flag of Cuba consists of 5 alternating stripes, 3 blue and 2 white, and a red equilateral triangle at the hoist, within which is a white 5-pointed star. The 3 blue stripes represent the 3 departments in which Cuba was divided. The white is for purity of the patriot cause, and the red triangle is a symbol of strength and constancy. National emblem of Cuba consists of a shield, in front of a farces crowned by the Phrygian cap, all supported by an oak branch on one side and a laurel wreath on the other. The shield is divided at 2/3 of its height by a horizontal line, making it into a 3-field/portion space. The top field represents a sea which consists of 2 points of land on its either side opposite to each other, in the middle of the sea extending from left to right. There is a quay with its ward down, and at the background there is a rising sun with its rays extending outwards of the landscape. In the lower field to the left, there are 5 tilted bands of equal width in the colors white and blue. In the lower field to the right, there is a landscape featuring a valley with a royal palm tree in its center, 2 mountains, and clear skies in the background. National language of Cuba is Spanish. The other regionally spoken languages include English and Creole. The capital of Cuba is Havana. It is the country's main port, largest city, and commercial center. The national currency of Cuba is the Cuban peso, denoted by the code CUB. National dress of Cuba is known as guayabera. In the male version, it features a shirt with 4 front pockets and 2 vertical stripes of pleating and sometimes embroidery. These are worn with pants. The female version is called guayabera dresses, which button up, are made of light cotton or linen, have pockets and can be elaborately embroidered, and come in variety of styles. The ceremonial versions of clothing is adorned with bright colors and ruffles, etc., and is known as bata cubana. The national colors of Cuba are blue, white, and red as symbolized in the Cuban flag. National poet of Cuba is Nicolas Guillen. Born in 1902 and passed away in 1989, he was not only a Cuban poet, but also a political activist and journalist. National airline of Cuba is the Cubana de Aviación. Commonly, it is known as just Cubana. It was founded in 1929. The National Museum of Cuba is known by the name of National Museum of Fine Arts of Havana. It was established in Havana in the year 1913. The museum exhibits Cuban art collections from the colonial times up to contemporary generations. The National Library of Cuba is known by the name of National Library José Martí. It was founded in Havana in the year 1901. The library is named after José Martí, the national hero of Cuba. National Stadium of Cuba is known by the name of Estadio Latinoamericano. It was founded in 1946 in Havana and is the 2nd largest baseball stadium in the world. National sport of Cuba is the baseball. National river of Cuba is called the Cuarto River. Spread across the length of 370 kilometers, it is not only the longest river in Cuba, but also in the Caribbean region. National mountain of Cuba is known by the name of Pico Tequino, sitting at an elevation of 6,476 feet. It is also the highest peak in Cuba. The Ciénaga de Zapata National Park is considered as main national park of Cuba. The park comprises of a variety of wildlife and ecosystems. National Zoo of Cuba is known by the name of Havana National Zoo. It was established in 1984 in Calabazar in Havana, Cuba. The zoo exhibits native as well as animals from other continents in natural enclosures. National Forest of Cuba is a forest ecoregion known by the name of Cuban moist forests. It is located in the central zone of Cuba. National tree of Cuba is the Cuban royal palm. National flower of Cuba is white chinga lily. It is also known as mariposa. National animal of Cuba is the Cuban hutia. National bird of Cuba is the Cuban trogon. It is a forest-dwelling bird endemic to Cuba. National fruit of Cuba is the mamey sapote. It is a type of berry widely consumed in South American and Caribbean regions. National dish of Cuba is known by the name of ropa viejas. It is a dish made of shredded flank steak, stewed with some onions and garlic in a tomato base, served with yellow rice. National sweet of Cuba is the flan cubano. It is a type of baked custard made with a touch of cinnamon and additional flavors of chocolate, coconut, or citrus. It turns into a delicate dessert with a thin syrup. National drink of Cuba is called mojito. It is a type of cocktail that consists of white rum, sugar, traditionally sugarcane juice, lime juice, soda water, and mint. There are a total of 9 public or national holidays in Cuba. Cuba gross national income is $11,086. Thanks for watching.